On the NHTSA website, there are 24 complaints associated with the 2022 Hyundai Palisade. Buyers should be aware of all the issues the SUV has faced, though, as it is a part of a generation that debuted in 2020. The Palisade, now in its third year of production, has received about 310 complaints, 50% of which are about its structural elements. But over time, Hyundai Palisade issues have gradually diminished. In contrast to the SUV's record-breaking 198 complaints in its initial iteration, the 2021 model year only had about 98 complaints filed against it. Therefore, with better performances, we anticipate that the 2022 Palisade will win the segment and receive fewer complaints than all of its competitors. Let's take a closer look at the 2022 Hyundai Palisade issues, complaints, and recalls. It's the Car Problems YouTube channel. Subscribe and let's get started. Excessive shuddering. Customers of the Hyundai Palisade have complained that the car shudders excessively at higher speeds. Although there is no known cause, the SUV's vibrations transfer to the steering wheel and make it challenging for the driver to control the vehicle. Although there haven't been any reported instances in the most recent iteration, the issue's potential recurrence cannot be ruled out because the car is still constructed on the same platform as its initial iterations. Improper functioning of the front wipers. The front wipers' failure to function has been reported by complainants in snowstorms or regions with excessive snowfall. Although the problem is brought on by a buildup of snow near the wiper area, it poses a known safety risk because it limits the driver's field of vision. Improper functioning of the airbag system. Some Hyundai Palisade buyers for the 2020 model year have reported that the airbag system isn't working properly. When a crash has occurred, the airbags have frequently failed to inflate, injuring the passengers. Problems with the seatbelts. The Hyundai Palisade seatbelt problems, which fall under the category of interior complaints, are numerous. While some complainants claim that the seatbelts cannot buckle properly, others claim that the unbuckling occurs automatically. The belts may not properly restrain an occupant in either scenario, which raises the likelihood of a collision. Malfunctioning rearview camera. Customers of the Hyundai Palisade have complained that the rearview camera doesn't work properly when the car is in reverse. When the camera is operating, it doesn't show an image, and then the screen turns blue. As a result, users are unable to control fundamental infotainment features and are blind to their surroundings, increasing the likelihood of a crash. Explosion of sunroof. Buyers of the Hyundai Palisade have reported several instances of the sunroof exploding without any impact or incidents across all 3 model years. The glass panel was broken into pieces after an explosion that was captured on tape by the complainants. Although it is a widespread problem, Hyundai Palisade sunroof problems are not unusual for the brand. Cracking of windshield. Another issue with the SUV's construction is the 2021 Hyundai Palisade windshield issue. The Palisade's windshield has been reported to have chipping and cracking. Customers have complained that the windscreen can become severely cracked at the slightest inconvenience, impairing the driver's vision. Poor Apple CarPlay connection. Customers of the 2021 Hyundai Palisade have reported that the Apple CarPlay occasionally disconnects, though not as frequently as other complaints mentioned above. Despite the fact that both Apple and Hyundai are aware of the problem, no updates regarding its solution have been given to the customers. Additionally, the Palisade is not the only car with the issue. A number of other cars from various brands have also encountered a related problem. Cabin lacks tranquility. A whistling noise inside the Hyundai Palisade's cabin that comes from the driver's door has been reported by a number of customers. The problem is known to occur at speeds greater than 60 miles per hour. Although the brand is aware of the problem, no conclusive solution has yet been made public. Recalls. The recall list for the Hyundai Palisade appears constrained and limited in comparison to its complaints. The 2022 model year has so far avoided punishment, but the earlier iterations have only twice been called back. While this does place the SUV in a nearly idealistic position, the Korean manufacturer has not issued a recall for the issues that come up the most frequently, which have to do with the sunroof's explosion and the windshield's cracking. Nevertheless, it's critical to be aware of the brand-initiated recalls and how they may affect the ownership experience. Should you buy a used Hyundai Palisade? In the segment it belongs to, the Hyundai Palisade is a reasonable option that offers good value. Despite its substantial size, the SUV is simple to drive and still largely maneuverable. It is jam-packed to the gills with industry-leading features, and whether or not you choose to add them, its optional packages give the SUV a touch of opulence. The Palisade's top safety rankings and strong reliability appetite, however, accurately define its capabilities. So, if you're looking for a family-friendly SUV that is reliable and practical, a Palisade, whether new or used, can be a good choice.